Hey, what's up, y'all? Domino 7 here. Okay. Like to welcome y'all to my video. Well, I should say back with another video, I should say. Okay. All right. So here's what I want to talk about. A girl in Florida got shot 8 times by her ex-boyfriend, and then the ex-boyfriend used his daughter as a shield, okay, from cops and stuff like that. Jesus Christ. What the hell is going on with these guys? Hey, you know what? I want to tell y'all a story, though, okay? Some people always be thinking I'm hating on somebody. And then somebody be like, oh, she have a man, you feel some kind of way. But let me tell y'all something, ladies and gentlemen. When I feel some kind of way, it be for a reason, a real good reason, okay? So let me start from scratch, okay? Let me start from scratch, okay? All right. So a long, long time ago, my mama dated a man for 2 weeks, and she got engaged to him just that damn fast. You understand? Was happy about it? Hell no, I wasn't happy about it. So he'll be he was a complete asshole. You understand? That guy was a complete asshole. So his true colors kind of came out very early. And then all of a sudden he wanna act like he good and stuff like that. But I want to tell y'all something. He bought us this, he bought us that, bought me some dominoes. Lost at a Katrina and I didn't care, or lost at somewhere and didn't care. So bought us some donuts from Tasty's Donuts. I never told him thank you. But let me tell you something, y'all. When it comes to your children, please be there for your children, especially if you have daughters. You understand? And sons, okay? All right? Because some women these days, they be like, oh, he's a wonderful man. He makes me happy and all that. But guess what? Before you know it, the person's true colors come right out. But me, I don't put none past nobody. So when I was younger, I ain't know no better. This man named Michael. I liked him, didn't like him, didn't like him, couldn't even make up my mind. To be honest, when I was a kid, when I was younger, I never wanted my mama to date nobody. I ain't want her in no relationship. I did the same thing with my aunties. You know. So this man that my mama married treated us like prisoners. Cut off the water and stuff like that. Put locks on the refrigerator and stuff like that. It's like we was prisoners, telling us when to eat, telling us when to use the bathroom and all that. I'm like, fuck no. I almost ran away from home. And for y'all women out there, trust your gut. You know what I'm saying? When your gut feeling is telling you, leave that damn guy alone, leave him the fuck alone, okay? Well, my ex-girlfriend claims she getting married and stuff like that. She say her new husband ain't gonna allow me to bring her none for a birthday. But you know what? How I feel about that? Fuck him. Well, I know my family gonna watch this, okay? The way I feel right now, I don't put nothing past people. I don't put nothing past nobody. This girl said she was getting married and stuff like that. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, especially the women I know. You better be careful who you get involved with, especially if you have children, especially if you have teenagers and stuff like that, or young children. You know what I'm saying? Because check this out. If you got a new man, check this out. That is not your children's daddy. Don't never let no man put his hands on your children. You understand? And you know, unfortunately, this man here was was the father of the little girl, using his own daughter as a shield from police. Thank God the bullets didn't hit this baby, you know. So I heard her and her daughter is doing good, you know. Uh huh. So like I said though, I mean, don't be selfish. Always think about your children. You understand? But guess what? Your child may love the man, you know. Your children may love the man, but guess what? Eventually, that man gonna change. You understand? So when I have a bad feeling about somebody, it's for a reason. Okay? It be for a reason, okay? Y'all can talk about, oh, Domino is hating on that guy. Oh, so and so have somebody, you feel some kind of way. But guess what? People say whatever the hell they want. You understand? People say whatever the hell they want and stuff like that, you know, and then don't know the damn truth, you know? Because when I feel like something ain't right about somebody, you know, you need to listen up, okay? But some people out there quick to say, "Oh, you hating? You just don't want to see her with nobody." But guess what? It's all good. It's all good. Okay? Cause let me tell y'all something. I got a show. I got a house. I got somewhere to lay my head and stuff like that, you know. But guess what? Sometimes I don't need a woman, you know. I got friends. I got people, I got family that cares about me and support my shows and stuff like that, you know. But guess what? I'm straight. Okay? Why would I hate on somebody like that? You know? Hate on a loser and stuff like that. But guess what? It doesn't mean he's a good person just because he have a job and provide, you know. Anybody can have a job and still be a knucklehead, you know. Anybody can have a job and still be a moron, despicable, conniving, or whatever, you know? So, like I said, what's having a house, having a job, having this, or a car, or whatever, got to do with the person's behavior? Let me tell y'all something. I'm not stupid. When I feel in my soul that something ain't right about a person, I'm gonna probably act out about it or leave it alone. Let them find out for their damn selves, you know. Cause I'm not stupid, you know. There's some girl I like claims she getting married. I mean, to be honest with you, deep down in my heart, that girl probably gonna break up with that guy before the wedding even started, if she ever have a goddamn wedding. Because, you know, honestly, some women do not think about their children sometimes. They want somebody so bad and stuff like that. They want this, they want that and stuff like that, you know. But there's one friend that I'm happy for, and I know this guy is a good guy, you know. And I'm happy for those two. But there's some person that was on my Facebook saying I'm in love with the girl and stuff like that. She the mind her goddamn business, you know. So, like I said, she the mind her fucking business. Whatever the fuck I talk about on my Facebook or whatever, it doesn't mean I'm in love. You understand? I don't got time for that. So if she comment on my status or whatever again, I'ma block her ass, you know. Cause like I said, I don't got time for no bullshit, you know. So like I said, you know, if I'm really in love with somebody, I would have said something. Cause let me tell you something, I don't got time to fall in love like that hopelessly. Why? Because I have a show. Okay? I got a show. I got fans that respect me and stuff like that, you know? But that's not what this is all about, okay? It's about this woman that almost died after she got shot 8 times, you know? I'm pretty sure she's walking though, you know? but I thank God my mama got out of that marriage, you know. I thank God my mama got out of that marriage, you know, alive, you know. Yeah, I'm very thankful my mama got out of that marriage, you know, because I was very angry when she got married, and I almost ran away from home, you know, when that guy was treating us like prisoners. Well, I'm just using that story as an example to some of you women. You understand? Especially if you have children. I don't give a damn if the man is your baby daddy. You understand? Just because he the father of your damn child doesn't mean you gotta get married to him. You understand? That don't mean you gotta get married to him. That go for any woman out there. You understand? Cause like I said, think first before you jump into a marriage. You understand? With that man. Cause that man, a guy with whatever to call him, you know, a sleazeball or whatever, a dirtbag, douchebag, whatever, will turn your life upside down and take over your house and say, I wear the pants in the family and treat you and your children like dogs or like prisoners. You understand? Be careful out there. Trust your gut. You understand? But let me tell y'all something. It's good to be single, stress-free. You understand? Stress-free, worry-free, and stuff like that. You're free from everything. But don't get me wrong. It's always good to find that special someone, but you better make sure. You understand? You better keep God first. But you want this, you want that, and let me tell you something. There's one girl, I'm not gonna mention her name, talking about she's giving up on finding true love. What a stupid ass girl. I'm not gonna mention her name, but whoever she is, I know. But I'm just not gonna say her name. Putting on Facebook, she desperate for a man and all that. But guess what? That desperation is gonna get her in a whole mess of trouble. You feel me? All right. So women, please be careful who y'all get involved with, because I don't want y'all to be like what happened to this woman in Florida. You know. Yeah. So I posted that story on my Facebook. You know. Okay. So remember, y'all, be careful. Women, be careful who you get involved with, please. Okay. Especially when it comes to your children. If you have a son that's a teenager, or a son that's still a little child, or a daughter that's a teenager, a daughter that's a teenager, a little girl or whatever, please trust your gut. You understand? Please. Okay? Some is not worth it. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Okay? So I don't want y'all to be like some of these women that got shot and survived. Some of them not even walking no more. You know? Some lost a leg, lost an arm, and stuff like that. Some even lost their eyesight, you know? And lose this and lose that, you know? So that's all I gotta say. Remember, always trust your gut, okay? I know this is going on Instagram, Facebook too, if I have enough on that, okay? All right, trust your gut, trust your heart, okay? All right, bye-bye, y'all.